Solar storms are silently destroying your body. Yes, you heard that right. These powerful bursts of energy from the sun may seem far away, but they can seriously affect your health, especially if you're over 60. They quietly disrupt your body's balance, weaken your immune system, and yes, they may even be hurting your ability to maintain strong, lasting erections. If you've been feeling low on energy, disconnected in intimacy, or just not quite like yourself lately, you're not alone. I invite you to share your struggles and your hopes in the comments below, whatever you're dealing with and whatever you're wishing for, because your story might just inspire someone else who's silently going through the same thing. And as you open up your heart, remember this: manifest your desires with faith, because God is listening, and He will bless you. To get started, I want to share a story with you about John, a 68-year-old retired teacher. He came to me feeling embarrassed and frustrated. His bedroom confidence was fading, and he thought it was just getting old. After we looked deeper, we realized his symptoms coincided with a period of intense solar activity. John learned that these solar storms can actually disrupt the body's balance in surprising ways. Once he started paying attention to his diet and the impact of inflammation, things slowly began to improve. There's been a sudden spike in solar activity lately. You may have heard about solar storms or seen stunning photos of the northern lights reaching unusually far south. What most people don't realize is that these solar storms don't just create pretty skies. They can also mess with our body's most sensitive systems, especially as we get older. Now, I'm not here to scare you. I'm here to help. In this video, we're going to have a real, down-to-earth talk. No awkwardness, no shame. Just the truth about what could be affecting your bedroom confidence and what you can start doing today to get it back. So let's dive in. According to research from the University of California, Berkeley, solar storms release bursts of electromagnetic radiation that can interfere with the body's natural rhythms, including hormone regulation and sleep cycles. When these rhythms are disturbed, testosterone levels may take a hit and your stress hormone, cortisol, can spike. Elevated cortisol over time doesn't just make you feel tired or anxious. It actually blocks the body's ability to produce nitric oxide, which is essential for strong, healthy erections. Nitric oxide is like the go signal. It relaxes your blood vessels and allows blood to flow exactly where it needs to. Without it, nothing happens, no matter how much you want it to. And here's the twist: it's not just the solar storm. It's how your body responds to it. If you're already dealing with chronic inflammation, something very common in men over 60, your body is stuck in defense mode. Think of it like your immune system being on constant high alert. This silent fire inside your body makes it harder for nitric oxide to be released. No nitric oxide, no solid erections. A study from Harvard Medical School found that men with higher markers of inflammation, like C-reactive protein, were significantly more likely to experience erectile dysfunction. And many men don't even know they're inflamed because it doesn't hurt. It just slowly wears you down. You feel more tired, less motivated, a little heavier around the middle. It creeps in. But here's the good news: you can fight back. Not with pills, not with gimmicks, but with food. Let's start with something simple but powerful: sugar. Research from the Cleveland Clinic shows that high sugar intake increases belly fat, and that visceral fat, the kind that surrounds your organs, is a major driver of inflammation. When you eat sugary snacks or drink sweetened beverages, you're not just satisfying a craving, you're feeding that silent fire. And that fire? It's killing your bedroom power. Even fruit juice, which sounds healthy, can be loaded with fructose. Your body doesn't know what to do with large amounts of it, so it converts it to fat, stored right in your belly. Over time, that fat becomes an inflammation factory, pumping out chemicals that disrupt your hormones and weaken blood flow. Let me tell you about Robert. He's 72 years old and used to enjoy his daily routine: a cold soda in the afternoon, maybe a cookie or two. One day, he came to see me and said, "Doctor, I don't feel like myself anymore. My energy is low, I feel heavy, and things in the bedroom just aren't working." After listening to his concerns, I gently explained how too much sugar could be contributing to chronic inflammation in his body, something that not only affects energy levels but also blood flow and hormone function. I suggested he start small, swap the soda for water, replace the cookies with fresh fruits, and try to reduce sugar where possible. A few weeks later, I received a call. It was Robert, and this time his voice was full of excitement. "Doctor," he said, "I feel lighter, I wake up more energized, and well, let's just say things with my wife have gotten a lot better." Robert's story is a powerful reminder that it's never too late to make a change. And sometimes just one simple shift can spark a wave of healing. Now let's talk about carbs. Yes, the kind you love. White bread, pasta, pastries. These break down quickly into sugar. And again, more sugar means more fat, more inflammation, and more erectile issues. According to Johns Hopkins University, limiting refined carbohydrates can significantly improve vascular health and restore nitric oxide function. But here's the thing, I'm not telling you to go hungry. You can still enjoy carbohydrates, just smarter ones. Whole grains, legumes, and vegetables give your body steady energy without the sugar crash. They keep your blood sugar stable and help reduce inflammation. It's not about deprivation, it's about balance. And speaking of vegetables, they are your new best friend. The European Society of Cardiology published a study showing that men who eat 400 grams of vegetables a day, that's just about 2 handfuls at each meal, had better blood flow and lower rates of erectile dysfunction. Leafy greens like spinach, kale, and arugula are rich in nitrates, which your body turns into nitric oxide. That's the gas we mentioned earlier, the magic spark. So next time you're thinking of what to eat for lunch, maybe skip the sandwich and try a hearty veggie soup with lentils or a big salad with grilled salmon. You'll be feeding your energy, your heart, and yes, your confidence. You might be thinking, but I'm 65, 70, even 75. Is it too late? Absolutely not. The body is remarkable. It responds quickly to even small changes. Just cutting back on sugar and adding more greens can make a noticeable difference in a matter of weeks. And remember, this isn't about vanity. It's about connection, about joy, about feeling like yourself again, not just in your body, but in your spirit. You deserve that. You've lived decades taking care of others. Now it's time to take care of you. Let's keep going, because there's more we can do, and it's all within your reach. Now that we've talked about the impact of sugar, carbs, and the power of vegetables, let's explore some other foods and habits that can help you regain your vitality and keep those erections strong, especially during times when solar storms might be adding extra stress on your body. One key player you need to know about is omega-3 fatty acids. According to research from Harvard T.H. Chan School of Public Health, omega-3s have powerful anti-inflammatory effects. They help calm that chronic inflammation that we talked about earlier, which means your blood vessels stay healthier and more flexible, essential for good circulation and erectile function. Omega-3s are found in fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, and sardines, as well as in nuts such as walnuts and almonds. Including these in your diet 2 to 3 times a week can make a real difference. For example, a simple grilled salmon dinner or a handful of nuts as a snack not only tastes great, but also fuels your body with these inflammation-fighting fats. But remember, moderation is key. A study from the University of Oxford warns that too much of any food, even healthy ones, can have unintended effects. Aim for balanced portions, about 50 grams of fish per serving and a small handful of nuts daily. Moving on to protein, it's vital to maintain muscle mass and overall strength as we age, which directly supports your stamina and confidence in intimate moments. The American Journal of Clinical Nutrition highlights that seniors should aim for about 1.2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight daily. But where you get this protein matters. Plant-based proteins like legumes, lentils, chickpeas, and beans not only provide protein, but also have fiber and antioxidants that reduce inflammation. Yogurt is also a great source, especially if you choose the low-fat, unsweetened types that promote gut health. And we know a healthy gut is closely linked to overall well-being, including hormonal balance. Speaking of gut health, did you know that your gut bacteria might influence your inflammation levels? Research from Stanford University shows that a balanced gut microbiome helps reduce systemic inflammation. Eating fermented foods like yogurt, kefir, and sauerkraut introduces good bacteria to your digestive system, helping keep inflammation in check. Now let's talk about meat. While it might be tempting to load up on steak or sausage, there's good reason to be cautious. A study from the Mayo Clinic points out that red and processed meats are high in arachidonic acid, a substance that can increase inflammation in the body. This chronic inflammation, as we've seen, is one of the biggest enemies of healthy erections. So, if you do enjoy meat, try to keep it to smaller portions, no more than 150 grams per serving and about 500 grams per week. And it's even better if you avoid processed meats like sausages or bacon. Instead, lean toward chicken or turkey in moderation. It's not just what you eat, but how you eat that counts too. Grazing, eating small amounts continuously throughout the day, might sound harmless, but it keeps your body in a constant state of digestion and inflammation. Research from the University of Cambridge suggests that intermittent fasting, or at least longer breaks between meals, can reduce inflammation and improve metabolic health. Try to have distinct meal times and avoid snacking late into the night. Give your body a chance to rest and reset. You might notice better energy levels and improved mood, both of which can enhance your libido and performance. Now, you might wonder how to keep track of all these changes and make sure you're on the right path. This is where technology can lend a hand. There are many apps available for free that help you monitor your calories, carbs, proteins, and fats. Using a kitchen scale can also be surprisingly helpful in understanding portion sizes, especially if you're used to generous servings. Knowing your numbers helps you make smarter choices without feeling deprived. Imagine, just by tuning into your body's needs, eating anti-inflammatory foods, and giving yourself proper meal breaks, you're telling your body that it's okay to relax, heal, and perform at its best. That's a powerful message, especially when solar storms and aging try to work against you. You've already taken a huge step by learning this. Now keep going. The next steps are just as exciting and doable. So far, we've uncovered how sugar, carbs, veggies, omega-3s, protein sources, meat choices, and meal timing all play crucial roles in managing inflammation and supporting healthy erections, especially when solar storms add their own little challenge to your body's balance. But there's still more to cover, and these final points could be the game changers you've been waiting for. One important nutrient we haven't touched on yet is antioxidants. According to research from Johns Hopkins University, antioxidants help protect your body's cells from damage caused by free radicals, those little troublemakers that increase with chronic inflammation and stress, including the kind triggered by solar storms. Antioxidants act like your body's defense squad, fighting off oxidative stress that can harm blood vessels and reduce nitric oxide production. Foods rich in antioxidants include colorful fruits and vegetables. Think blueberries, strawberries, cherries, red peppers, and even dark chocolate in moderation. Including a variety of these in your daily meals supports healthy blood flow and keeps your energy up. You don't have to overhaul your diet overnight. Simply adding a handful of berries to your morning yogurt or snacking on bell pepper slices can make a difference. Next, hydration is often overlooked but is vital. The University of Michigan highlights that staying well hydrated improves circulation and helps maintain the elasticity of blood vessels, which is essential for erections. Aim to drink plenty of water throughout the day and be mindful of limiting caffeine and alcohol, as they can dehydrate you and worsen inflammation. Physical activity is another key pillar. Even gentle exercise like walking or stretching helps reduce inflammation and improves cardiovascular health. Studies from the Mayo Clinic show that regular physical activity boosts nitric oxide production, enhancing blood vessel function and thus supporting stronger erections. It's never too late to start moving, and even small steps daily add up to big benefits. Beyond the physical, managing stress plays a crucial role. Solar storms may increase your body's stress response, and when stress hormones like cortisol stay high for too long, they interfere with hormone balance and blood flow. Mindfulness practices, deep breathing, or simple relaxation routines can help calm your system. Research from Harvard Medical School indicates that stress management reduces inflammation and can improve sexual health. Now, you might ask, what about supplements? While some men turn to supplements, it's important to be cautious. The National Institutes of Health advises consulting a healthcare provider before starting any new supplements, especially if you're on medications or have health conditions. Often, the best approach is food first, Nature's pharmacy provides what your body needs when you nourish it well. Finally, and perhaps most importantly, stay connected. Maintaining healthy relationships and open communication with your partner can reduce anxiety and build intimacy, both of which positively affect your sexual health. Studies from Stanford University show that emotional closeness correlates strongly with better sexual function in older adults. So remember, it's never too late to take charge. Small, consistent changes in your diet, lifestyle, and mindset can unlock improvements that ripple through your whole life. Your energy, your confidence, and yes, your erections. You've got the knowledge now, and that's power. Start with one change, like cutting down on sugar or adding a handful of nuts to your day. Feel how your body responds. Celebrate each win, no matter how small. This journey isn't about perfection. It's about progress and living your best life, fully and joyfully. Thank you for spending this time with me. If you've learned something new or feel ready to try these tips, I'd love to hear about it in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more honest, helpful advice to support your health and happiness. Here's to feeling vibrant, confident, and alive. No matter your age, no matter what's happening out there in the solar storms above.